Welcome to another day in paradise, people. Today, actually no, before I get into the video, I just want to show you what I'm having for breakfast. So I have a protein shake from London Muscle. Discount code in the description below if you want to go and check those guys out. I'm also having 2 pieces of fruit, apple and banana, and a cod liver oil tablet. Now the reason I'm showing you this is because this is not my normal breakfast. I would normally have something a lot more than this, but yesterday I went out for dinner and went over on my daily calories, so therefore I'm not skipping breakfast, but I'm having a much smaller breakfast than normal, and therefore that will then balance me out. So it's as simple as that. You can enjoy the finer things in life and still lose weight and build the physique you want. You just have to be a bit smarter about where you juggle your calories. So simple as that, really. We're going to be talking about cardio today, some cardio hacks, cardio 101. At this point I haven't decided exactly what the title is going to be, but you would have seen it already. So just going to go over things like, do you have to do cardio? What's the best cardio for you? What else are we going to talk about? Will you lose muscle when using cardio? I'll come up with the questions and we'll go through the video, but really this is just going to be a cardio 101. How many titles do I want to get in the start here? On what I think is going to be smart. Cool. Yep. Let's get into it. Yo, what up? It's actually several days have passed since I shot the intro to the video, hence the different outfit and probably beard's a different length as well anyway. But I got round to it. I've actually released a video in between doing the intro and that, so not really lost time. But yeah, I don't know why I'm bothering telling you this, but I've now eventually got round to writing up the questions, and I'm so confident with this YouTube stuff now that before I would script out some videos before I shoot them. Now just got the questions on a piece of paper, so we'll see how many ums and ahs I put in this video before I actually sit down and script it out. But we'll give it a go. We're just going to go for it. So the questions that I have landed upon, and I've come across these questions in many other videos, and also the questions that I've generally been asked. So the questions that I think are going to be needed to be answered will be: do you have to do cardio? When should you do cardio? Will I lose muscle if I do cardio? And what is the best cardio for me? So we'll start from the top and work our way down. So do you have to do cardio? Now I'm assuming that the reason you're doing cardio is because you want to burn through fat. Cardio has many other benefits, but I'm assuming that if you're watching this video, the desired result is that you want to get through and burn through fat. So do you have to do cardio in order to achieve that? The answer is no, you don't have to do cardio. The way you're going to burn through fat is if you consume less calories than what you're burning. So you can use cardio as a tool in order to burn more calories and put yourself into a deficit, but it isn't the be all and end all. It isn't that if you go on a treadmill you are going to be burning fat, because if at the end of the day you have still consumed more calories than what you've managed to burn through, whether that's because you've been on a treadmill or not, then you're not going to lose weight. So cardio is there when it comes to weight loss as a tool in order to burn through more calories and to put you into a deficit. Now there are many other benefits to doing cardio for cognitive function, for your general CV operation around your body and all these sorts of things, blah blah blah, for another video. But you do not have to do cardio in order to burn through fat and to get lean and sexy and whatever, blah blah blah. So that answers the first question. Cardio is a tool in order to put yourself into a deficit. Second question: when should you do cardio? Now that is entirely down to you. There isn't a specific time of day that you should be doing cardio, and if you do it this time of day you're going to be in a fat burning state and it's going to work and it's going to get better results. No such thing. Doesn't happen. I know people say, oh well, let's do cardio fasted in the morning. The only benefit to doing cardio fasted in the morning is that you will be doing it on an empty stomach and you might feel, a bit lighter on your feet and you won't get indigestion or feel uncomfortable or anything like that. I know that some people think that logically if you've got no food in your stomach then your body is going to be taking the calories from the fat stores in your body. I mean, there is some logic behind it, but that isn't the case. That isn't how it works. So the only benefit to the fasted training is that you will not be training on a full stomach and feel uncomfortable. and all those sorts of things. So there is not a specific time that you should do it. It really is based upon when is best for you with your schedule and when you feel most like doing cardio. The one thing I would recommend is maybe doing it at the end of a workout if you're going to do it, you know, within your workout, because you want to save your energy, I guess, for lifting weights, assuming that your goal is to be, you know, toned and keep holding your muscle, etc., etc. So that's really my only recommendation. Apart from that, do the cardio when you want to, or don't do it. Up to you. Next question. Will you lose muscle if you do cardio? Now the answer to that is no. You won't really lose muscle if you do cardio, because your body's not going to start eating away at muscle tissue if you do cardio. If you do an excessive amount, then there may be a small percentage of muscle tissue that is used for energy, shall we say. But really, you're not going to go on a treadmill for 10 minutes and all of a sudden you're going to lose your biceps or anything like that. It's just not true. God, this camera's getting heavy. It's just not true, and it's just not going to happen like that. So no, you won't really lose muscle if you're doing cardio. It's more of a concern as to what you're eating as to whether you're going to lose muscle when you're doing not just cardio but training in general. Make sure that you keep your protein levels nice and high, and you do not put yourself in too much of an excessive deficit. Aim for a maximum of a 20% deficit with your calories. Anything more than that is going to be excessive, and you will probably start losing some muscle tissue. So try to keep your protein high, so 1 gram of protein per 1 pound of body weight, and also keep your deficit to a maximum of 20%. As long as you stick to that, then I would say that you should keep hold of your muscle when you'll keep hold of most of your muscle. You are going to lose a small amount when you're in a deficit, not due to cardio, just the fact that you're in a deficit. You may lose a small amount of muscle, but you will reduce that loss if you keep your protein high and your deficit at around 20% maximum. That covers that one. Last question. This is not bad actually, we've not having to script it, just having the questions written down and fizzing through them. What is the best cardio to do? And again, that is down to personal preference. You may enjoy the treadmill, you may enjoy going on the bike, you may enjoy the Stairmaster, you may enjoy different types of cardio, which might be better for you. So for example, you could do high intensity training, which is HIIT cardio, which people tend to enjoy, and it's a bit of a craze at the moment. Or you could do LISS cardio, which is low intensity steady state, I think, yeah. Which is where you'll just do a nice comfortable difficulty, so your heart rate will be slightly elevated, and you'll do it for a prolonged period of time, as opposed to HIIT where it's the opposite, high heart rate for a short period of time. So again, it's really down to personal preference with time constraints or what you enjoy more. And the other thing I want to mention though is that you don't have to have it so regimented. So I know that people go, right, okay, I'm doing 10 minutes on the bike at the end of the workout. Fine, if you want to do that. But for me personally, if I want to do cardio, I'm not going to necessarily want to go on a treadmill. I might go and play football with my mates. I might go and sport. I just think in general is just much more enjoyable than just staring at a blank wall and going through CV, and it just feels so. I mean, I don't enjoy cardio at the best of times, so to do it when I'm just literally all I can think about is the fact that I've got 5 minutes left on this treadmill, or I've got 10 minutes left on this bike. You know, if I'm running around after a football, if I'm playing tennis, or if I'm generally just going out for a walk with the dogs or something like that, that's still cardio, although it's not seemed to be, you know, regimented, as I say. You're still going to get the benefits from it. So the best cardio for you is completely down to personal preference, but I would just encourage you to maybe think of some more imaginative ways to do your cardio if you don't enjoy it like I do. As I say, going out for a walk, playing sports, all these things are going to burn through these calories, and you're also going to get the additional benefits of doing cardio. Whoa, I think we're there. If we've got any more questions, please leave them down in the comments and I will do my best to answer all of them. I'm saying it like I'm gonna get loads of comments, but probably won't. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you did like the content, please also subscribe. And if you didn't like the content, I'd also appreciate it if you subscribed. And again, to reiterate, hitting the subscribe button does not cost you anything and it doesn't tie you into anything, it just supports the channel and me. So if you wanted to do that, please hit the subscribe button, I would very much appreciate it. Anyway, I hope the video has been useful and I will see you in the next one.